Welcome to the Daily Jing for Friday, October 7th. Let's look at the schedule. The 6th week. This is Friday the 6th week. The first draft of the synthesis paper is due, posted into Google Docs and shared with me. This is due finally by Wednesday at 6 a.m. Also, today the discussion is due, and then the blogger assignment is due by, again, Wednesday at 6 a.m. And the way that you find these is you go back to D2L and click on Course Assignments, and scroll down here to the link to the blogger assignment and the link to the discussion assignment. And go ahead and look at those. Make sure that you're doing those. The discussion assignment, like I said, is due today or by Saturday, tomorrow at 6 a.m. and the blogger assignment is due like the paper is by Wednesday. Okay. Let's go back to let's just look at the discussion for a minute. It's due by Saturday. Okay, and the discussion has to do with the course blog. All right. One other thing here in the two syndocs where you found your new document, I've put in another column here on the left hand side to give you the formula for the synthesis, and at the bottom here I define what a synthesis is, more or less. A synthesis is about how some idea has changed over time across cultures, and it should be and or with experience and why. Okay, I had to stop a minute and change that. Okay, so a synthesis is about how some idea has changed over time across cultures and or with experience. And the idea is something that you found, first of all, in the old document, and then it appears now in the new document, and you're seeing how it changes. For instance, here in race, how to react to racial inequality and violence. That's the kind of the question that's based on the idea. And one way is to write about it, and that's what Ida B. Wells does. And then this modern way of dealing with it is to act on it, which is what the Freedom Riders did. And then you want to say why this is kind of morphed from writing to action. And that's kind of a principal idea when it comes to race and to discrimination and to how to get your rights, kind of thing. And it has a lot to do with some of these other ones. For instance, with women's issues. But I give an example here for each one of them. Now, it's an example that you can use. You're free to use it, but you can't base your paper only on these ideas. There are other ideas that you have to pull from the old document to see how they appear in the new document. But you have to start with the old document first. You have to tell us what ideas were important in that old document, and then tell us what the new document looks like in terms of those ideas. Okay, so that's basically the structure of the paper, is that you take two or three of these ideas and you work them from the old document to the new, and you say why they've changed in this particular way. And this is based on the metaphor of the conversation. Okay, so where do you find this formula? You find it here in 4 docs. Okay, bye.